Good afternoon, Internet. Hatch61 here. Down by the water, I wanted to share with you a new stove that I just received. I mean, I need another new camping stove, like I need a hole in the head, but when I saw this, I really wanted to take a look at it. It seems like a fun little stove. It reminded me, actually took me back to my childhood when we used to take 2-pound coffee cans, when my parents were done with the coffee, of course, and coat hangers, and we used to make these great rocket stoves out of them. And it reminds me something of that. It comes in this nice little stuff sack, so I mean, you can see by the size, it's not something you're going to throw in your backpack for a long backpacking trip. But if you're car camping or runaway camping like I am, it's a great little stove and it's neat. Let me show it to you. Hang on a second. All right, let me take it out of the bag so you can take a look at it. This is the base that it comes with, and it's all metal, so stove itself fits right in there. And when I received it, the company Stove Tech, which makes the stove, and this is the Firefly lantern by Stove Tech. So, and like I said, they even sent me a nice big bag of pellets because they recommend for consistency of burn and everything else that you use, like wood pellets that you use in a wood stove. And they sent me a Ziploc bag with some fire starters and everything else in it. So let me put this thing together, show you what it's all about here. Hang on. Alright, so here's the stove itself. Okay. Show you all the different parts. Okay, this is the combustion chamber. Okay. This fits right inside of here. And if you can see inside there, there's these little fins that helps generate the movement of the air. The air comes in through these little holes here, goes down into these little holes, up through the bottom of the grate, and the combustion happens in here. Now it burns reverse of a normal fire. This burns from the top down, so they recommend that you fill it with pellets right up to this line, light it from the top, let it get going. That stays in there like that, and then once you got it going, this piece fits on top, which has a glass insert there. The fire comes up through this hole that you see in like a tornadic type thing. This part goes on top, locks in, so you could actually pick it up if you had to. They give you this tool if you had to pick it up when it was running. You just squeeze it, pop it in, and you'll be able to pick it up. And here's your cooktop. So the fire comes up, starts in here, goes down into the combustion chamber, comes up through that hole, little tornadic activity, comes up through this hole. This is your cooking surface, and it gives you light from there. So it's a neat little stove, and it did remind me of, you know, the stoves we used to make when we were kids, but this is a lot more technical and a lot more advanced, of course. I mean, this looks nice. Mine was an old coffee can, so. But let me get it going, show you how it works, and see what you think. Hang on a little bit. Okay, I put the pellets in, and also a little bit of fire starter. These are the two that they sent with the pellets, and the little white things that you see are just cotton balls with Vaseline. So they do recommend you get it going and let it the whole top catch before you put the rest of it on. So the cotton balls of Vaseline will take off pretty quick, and it should get it going relatively quick. So once it gets going, I'll come back and show it to you. Hang on. Alright, so here it is with the unit running. Burning, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it does, like I said before, provide a beautiful flame inside there. Comes right up through the middle. It's nice and efficient. The glass stays nice and clean, and it burns so clean. I mean, there's zero smoke at all, as you can see coming out of this. I mean, back way off, and there is no smoke. Even when you put a pot on to cook, it's still very little smoke. And you can use it is a biomass stove, so you can use other than just the pellets, which is what they recommend for the most consistent and clean burn. But you can use regular stuff that you find around the forest too, on the ground. But the trick is you have to cut it up really small. It's not like some of the other biomass stoves where you just jam it in, or, you know, a jet stove where you stick it in through the side here. This burns from the top down, and it works better with very small fuel. So if you're going to use natural fuel, I mean, you have to cut it up tiny, just about the size of pellets. Which would take a little bit of time, but I mean, I plan on using this for a base camp type of thing, put on the picnic table, and enjoy the ambiance of it. Maybe heat up some water or cook a little something on the stove part. So, like I said, if you're looking for a easy, clean burning, well designed, well made stove, you can't go wrong with the old Firefly from Stove Tech. Hang on a bit. Alright, so that's basically it. Again, this is the Firefly lantern from Stove Tech. Great little unit if you're looking for something that's just, you know, it's unique, it's well made, well thought out, and it'll get some attention. People come up to you and ask you about it because it is different, like I said, where you can see the fire coming up through it, and it's a nice little thing. Great for base camp, great for just sitting around, relaxing, enjoying the ambience of a fire. So this is Hatch 61, enjoying the great outdoors. Thank you very much for keeping me company out here. I do appreciate it. You take care now. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.